Yo. All right. Um, so I'm doing this kind of impromptu. I have been writing for this record with Sage, and I also have come into a little spell of writer's block. I have a dope bar to start off, but it don't go to this record. I have another few dope concepts, but they don't go to this record. And while they while we were supposed to be going live on the label channel with the Black God Pod joint. Brian hit me back. I guess he sleep. So fuck it. Let's do this thing. First of all, what's up to everybody? Fuck you to everybody who is anti life, I guess. Uh the whole point of this, I kind of want to make it into not just the video diary, but more so a platform to discuss mentalism, spirituality, self growth, self knowledge, um, self love, how that looks, therapeutic shit. Yeah. Also, you know, as an artist, an artistic person or whatever, it's funny how artistic and autistic sound similar. And I guess we're going to start using code words. I might just start going into current events and whatnot too. But I guess since we're gonna have deep conversations, let's start using code words and say the pinch, the pinch, the pinch is the thing that goes in the yeah, what I mean. You feel me? So autistic people tend to be very, very, very creative. Um, and there's a strong correlation, even though the research has been suppressed in regards to the pinch causing autism. And if these individuals hadn't been hit with, I don't want to say hit with, but didn't have these different abilities in regards to social goings ons and capabilities and just physical capabilities, sometimes mental capabilities that were, or health capabilities that were brought on by pinches, cooties, by the, no, well, let's just say the cooties is the thing that they put on the stove and yeah, I mean with the yeah, I mean when it make you feel me. So yeah, artistic, autistic, brought on by pinches and cooties. God, this shit sucks. Fuck it. But well, not fuck it, man. We really want to write this shit, but at the same time, it's all propaganda, right? Like I'm in the United States right now. I'm not gonna tell you what state. I just say you can probably tell by the way I talk what region. So whatever. But there have been chemical spills and train crashes and truck crashes and chemical spills near and around major waterways or towns that have major waterways that go through them. Also, oxbls.com, get some of this fly shit. Hey, because God is gracious. And it's okay, white people, if you worship a white God, you should worship a God that looks like you. My God looks like me. It's fucked up when somebody worships a God that doesn't look like them. Yeah, that's bad. That's worse than not worshiping a God, in my personal opinion. But so we got that going on. We got earthquakes all around the world. Earthquakes. So it sounds like trumpets being blown, bowls being poured, very end times, fire and brimstone, apocalyptic sort of shit, revelations and all that. If you believe in that sort of thing. Um, they talking about UFOs and UAPs and ABCs and XYZs getting shot down out of the sky. Um, Project Bluebeam, maybe, maybe not. You all saw Spider-Man with Mysterio, spoiler alert, whatever. But all of those things are distractions. They're very real, they're very relevant, they matter, especially if it's in your immediate vicinity. That shit really matters. However, while it's important to become abreast of these sorts of things that are going on in the world, along with the politics and the just all of that, honestly, it's not important. And my thing is, as you see my name right there, Cameron Galloway, hustle to God, knower of self. That is my goal, to know myself. And through knowing myself, I get to know the things and people around me. And I also get to know, by knowing the things and people around me, I get to know myself. It's a reciprocal sort of relationship that we all have with each other, because we're all kind of the same thing. Whether you believe in spirituality or you believe in science or you don't believe in none of that shit, we're all connected. We all share the same air, water, a planet, atoms, whatever the fuck, if you believe in those. But my whole thing is walk light, carry a big stick, don't hold on to a lot, right? So I pick up on a lot of things. I'm perceptive. Plus, I just like to learn about shit. I like to observe things. So, Martin, we drink some water. I like to observe things. I pick up on a lot of things, but I do my best not to carry that shit with me. Ah, so much better. So I do my best not to carry that shit with me. Um, unless it's relevant and applicable. Sort of like the philosophy of Bruce Lee. I'm doing my best not to look at myself. The philosophy of Bruce Lee and Jukundo, more or less, is learn everything you can about everything around you. Seek out knowledge, seek out information, seek out insight, learn, learn, learn. Throw away all the shit that doesn't work for you. Try it though, because it might work, but throw it away if it doesn't work. Don't carry it with you. And I like that philosophy. I tend to live by that philosophy. As an MC, I really live by that philosophy. And that's before I ever heard Bruce Lee say that shit, even though I was a fan of Bruce Lee as a kid in the Kung Fu movies and all that, right? But as I become an adult, I'm really a fan of Bruce Lee when it comes to his philosophy, his mindset, the mentalism, right? And I also tend to be a Sagittarius, so we tend to kind of think alike. But yeah, learning, whatever the fuck you're interested in. If it piques your interest, makes you turn your head, pop up like a meerkat, learn it. Learn it. Through learning that, you will learn more about yourself from the experience you have with that, whatever it is. And that's it. Do it again. Do it again. Whatever it is, right? So, yeah, learn that shit, bro. Like, as an MC, I I taught myself how to rap by mimicking other people's flows. So in order to get like the oral dexterity to get my mouth to be able to move to actually rap and change rhythm and learn how to breathe and whatnot, I would rap along to other people's songs. And it's shit that I really like. Like at the time, this was I like Freeway a lot. Um Talib Kweli, Twister, Styles P, um, the whole locks, but Holiday, another Sag, Jigga Nas, another Sag, Jigga, DMX, yeah, another Sag. But I rap along to their song. I know their music because I'm a fan, right? So I rap along to the songs and I start getting the flow. And once I start getting the flow, then I can plug and place my own words that I want to use to the flow. Right. Here's the thing. In hip hop and in artistry, period, you want to be yourself. You want to be original. Like copying somebody's shit is corny, really corny. And homage is different, but there's a fine line between homage and copycat, biter shit, right? So I struggled a lot with that. Um, I tended to write and I tended to people tend to say sound like Nas, or people who are not familiar with Nas will hear Nas if they're familiar with my music and be like, "Yo, is that you?" And I'm like, "No," but I'm flattered. The goat, right? But I shied away from that, and I was self conscious about that because, again, man, who wants to sound like you want to sound like the goat, but you want to sound like the goat, but you don't really want to sound like anybody else. Is like I don't. Let me I statements. I I is, but again, flattered to sound like to go study this style immensely. I think it's more so my personality because I be chilling, and especially as I progress through life, I really just be chilling. So similar type vibe, um, similar vocal range as far as like the tone. So yeah, him, Raekwon, huge Wu fan. All them niggas is super nasty, and the fact that all of them are original and don't sound alike, and a compliment is so ill. Like I really would just love to hear Wu duo projects forever. Give me a baby you and Ghostface album, just them two, 10 records, just please. Um, yeah, yeah, Master Killer and Meth, yeah, the Rebel and the Meth, yeah, that should be hard. That should be hard. Ray and the Jizza, ooh, the Jizza and Dirty, ooh, Deck and RZA, Deck and Dirty. Like again, it's not, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we really that's what I really wanted to do with Black Lotus. But that's another story. And we keep society business in the society. And it's not some like woo boule Freemason shit. It's the homies and we rap. That's really it. So there's that. And the name is dope as fuck. But we built this together, so you know it's a brotherhood type thing. But yeah. So learn it all. Learn it all. Keep it moving. Throw away the shit that don't apply. Like I try my best. I can rap fast. I can rap fast, but I don't freestyle well fast. And I always want to just be able to freestyle, like off dome, some twister shit. but my mouth, the dexterity, and I got practice. So that's why I only do it once in a blue. But when I do it, I chop it up, do the triplet thing. Yeah, that's really it. I also want to start. I think we're gonna do this on the label channel. That'd be fly. Do a do a breakdown of bars. Because why the fuck not, right? This shit's dope, man. It feels a little narcissistic and it is self-serving, but the fuck. Age of Aquarius is pretty much all self-serving at the end of the day. And again, no self. And we're in a day and age where we're all interconnected through the interweb, like they say in the mythology, that the spider spins the web around the world towards the changing of the age. Shout out to my people. And we worldwide. I'll say this: do your own genealogy, do your own research on your own family. I just recently found out, as an American of this color, I haven't found any slaves in my lineage at all. So, not saying they didn't exist, saying I haven't found them as of yet. And I'm still doing my research because the rabbit hole's deep. Time goes back, who the fuck knows how long. But the point I'm making is pick it up, learn it, know who the fuck you are. Be able to look in the mirror every single day and know who you are and be cool with it. And if you're not cool with it, apologize to motherfucker. Forgive yourself for what you allow other people to do to you, whether you were able to stop them from doing it or not. We all got, we all got things that's happened to us or that we've done. And some things are better left unsaid. Some things need to be said out loud. And in order to discern those things, you need to be able to know who the fuck you are. So once you know who the fuck you are, you've done this thing. People are calling it shadow work. That's Peter Pan. The allegory is right there in the movie. Bro trying to catch his shadow. He ain't running from his shadow. He trying to catch it. It didn't on him. What's that mean? Maybe in next video. I'm not going to explain that. I'll let it be rhetorical. Sit with it for a while. Whatever it means to you is whatever it means. But just the concept of that, bro's running to catch his shadow. In this reality, we must face our shadows and deal with our shadows and speak to our shadows and sit with our demons and not run from them. Well, there we go with projecting. So, I'm not from France. I grew up speaking a little bit of French. I remember a very little bit of it. I wish I had practiced more. However, since I haven't, I don't speak French and I need to stop saying we because I don't speak French and that we shit kind of don't apply. We all have things that we all have to do, but each individual must look at themselves and do that shadow work straight up and down. There's no other way around it. And if you don't, you're probably coming back to Earth. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing from your perspective. Personally, I used to say I'm never coming back to this motherfucker. Fuck this place. Earth is hell. It is hell. But hell ain't as bad as you think it is. Or this part of hell that I'm experiencing isn't as bad as some people make it out to be. Or isn't as bad as some people's experience. But that's all, up for debate. We could talk about karma and reincarnation and life cycles and things of that nature into forever. But one thing I do know, not necessarily against coming back to Earth. calling right now. So I'm gonna end it like a little corny dad. Yeah. Yeah.